Buonasera everybody, welcome and Merry Christmas. Today is Christmas Day and I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you are all doing great and are in best health and had a great day today. Is it with family and friends or through Zoom? It has been a difficult time and a difficult year actually, but I am very hopeful for the next year and that we are going to go through this and it will be a year to remember, I guess. But yeah, this video will be quite short and sweet. I just wanted to say hi and wish you all a Merry Christmas and share with you what did I give to myself during Christmas. So I will start with what I did wear today, and I chose here Guerlain La Petite Robe Noire in black Perfecto. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is your sweet sour cherries combined with almonds, and although I don't like almonds, this fragrance is so great that I actually decided just to ignore or to try to ignore the almond note. It's quite potent because it's absolutely beautiful. It's a gourmand, as you can guess. It's warm and cozy and delicious, and it has an amazing projection and performance. It's absolutely a masterpiece in my opinion. I am not a fan of the whole line of La Petite Robe Noire, but this one is absolutely gorgeous. And I think I will talk about this one in a lot of videos, and this is my choice for Christmas. Let's jump ahead and share with you my first item, and this is not a fragrance, it's actually a watch. I don't know if you can see it. This is a Guess watch, and for the longest time I was not a big fan of watches in general. And I don't know, lately I just missed having a watch on my wrist. And I mean like a functional watch. I know that a lot of watches nowadays are more like as a statement or a jewelry or a fitness image. I mean something else than actually seeing what time is it. But I just felt I miss it. Oh my god, I can't open it. It's so difficult to open. It is, and I love it. I returned all the others I bought because they were all too simple. I didn't fall in love with them, but this one, it's absolutely what I was looking for. So yeah, this was my first gift to myself. And let's get to the more exciting stuff. And I have here another gift, and this is from Lancôme, and I have here 2 new fragrances from Lancôme. Let me start with this one. And this is NUIT TRÉSOR CARESSE. I hope I am pronouncing it correctly. So actually, the lady at the Lancôme counter told me that this is being discontinued, which was a little bit like a push for me to buy it, because I wanted for the longest time a NUIT TRÉSOR because of the bottle. I mean, this is so beautiful, guys. It's gorgeous. Okay, The La Nuit, if anyone, if you're not familiar, La Nuit TRÉSOR, like the original one, is the same, but like the flower is dark and the whole bottle is darker. And I find like this bottle so chic and absolutely gorgeous, but I have problems with the original La Nuit TRÉSOR. It's too cloying, too heavy and too sweet for me. When I tried this one on a tester, actually, I did like it, so I said to myself, let's do it. Let's test it here. Yeah. This is very different from the original one. It's also is sweet and fruity, but it's not so heavy and gourmand like the original one. It's more lighter, fresher, still gourmand, but with more freshness and fruitiness to it. So here we have lychee, which I absolutely adore in fragrances. Get in the opening a very nice fruitiness that comes from lychees and raspberry accord. It has also a little bit of a spiciness, just the hint in the beginning from the pink pepper, also a little bit of freshness from the bergamot. In the middle notes, if I'm not mistaken, there is rose and not almonds, but almond flour. And in the base you have the vanilla, your white musk, you have also tonka bean and patchouli. In this fragrance, in the opening, I mostly get like the lychee and raspberry, some hint of bergamot. I don't get so much the pink pepper. And then when it dries down a little bit, I get more and more of the patchouli and the white musk. You get also the rest, but this is like for me the predominant notes. Projection and performance on this fragrance is amazing, and I can tell you from now because I had like the tester, like the paper you spray on, in my bedroom, and I bought this how many days ago? 5 days ago, and still when I enter my room I can smell the fragrance. I am playing with the light and I feel like I am always out of focus, so I'm sorry. So if La Nuit TRÉSOR, the original one, Eau de Parfum, Eau de Toilette, was too heavy for you, too cloying, too sweet, maybe try this one, because in my opinion this is much more wearable for me, and yeah, I like it so much, and I don't know why they are discontinuing this one, but anyway. So I did also try the Musk Diamant one, and I have a sample of La Nuit TRÉSOR Nude. I think I have every single flanker apart from À la Folie, and I'm thinking about doing a review of all the La Nuit TRÉSOR line and all the flankers, so to say stay tuned for that video. That was La Nuit TRÉSOR CARESSE. Next is another fragrance, but this time it's from Maison Lancôme line, which is like the private line from Lancôme. Much more expensive and also very different. So this is Oud Bouquet, a cult favorite, and I think every YouTuber has at least a decant of this fragrance. And here's the bottles of this line are absolutely beautiful. So let me spray it here. Yeah, I know how the beginning is, so I will just leave it a little bit to dry down. My first time smelling fragrance with oud was when I went to Dubai many years ago. I think it was in 2012 or something. And I remember I was with my husband and we went to this like a counter of a local fragrance brand, and we were like, we always hear about the oud, and I said, okay, let me smell it. And like the sale person was an Egyptian, and he told us, yeah, I will let you smell it, but I know you won't like it. And yes, I smelled it. My husband smelled it and said, what is that? This is nasty. And I hated it. I know it's very popular in the Gulf, like in Marat and the Gulf area. But in Egypt it's not so much. At least during that time. I don't know how it is now. So anyway, so I was always avoiding wood fragrances like a plague, because it was I can't even imagine how someone would like this scent. But when I started to follow fragrance YouTubers, and everybody was talking about this fragrance and how it's like a good introductory level to oud, and I said, okay, let's try it. So when I went and bought for myself jasmine marzipan, I did try it on a paper and I didn't like it. But I kept the paper in my bag, and when I went home, again, what happened? I took the paper out. Of course, the whole bag smelled like oud bouquet. It was lovely, and I said to myself, but it's very different from the opening that I smelled in the store. So I went ahead again, like 5 days ago, and sprayed it on my skin, and actually walked out and did my shopping and everything, and continued to smell it, and I actually do like it more. So I have to admit that everybody was right. This is like a very nice introduction to oud, because it's not too nasty. You can smell the oud in it, but it's blended in a way that you, as someone who is not familiar with this scent, can tolerate after a while. This is your winter fragrance. Do not try to put this in summer. This will be too much. And in this one you have praline and rose, and the praline has the sweetness, and the rose with the oud somehow makes this fragrance so intoxicating and gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. I know everybody says this one is a reformulated one. The previous one was in a different bottle and had like better performance and sillage and so on, but I can't imagine a better performance, because this one like stayed for hours and hours and hours, and I sprayed like once or twice. No, I sprayed twice, so I didn't go anywhere. So don't worry, still a good performance and projection on my skin. This fragrance, after like an hour or something, now, no, I don't smell it, but from the first time I can tell you. So after an hour or something, I get a very slight hint of a metallic note, and that metallic note, which I don't know if everyone has it, with the oud and the praline, makes it absolutely gorgeous. So I love it on my skin even more. So this fragrance you have to try on your skin, and I highly recommend it. Is it my favorite fragrance of all time? No, but if you're a fragrance lover and want to try oud, I absolutely recommend this fragrance. So this was everything. I hope you liked this video and I hope you have a very happy holiday and Merry Christmas everyone. See you next time. Ciao.